As Vancouver grows and develops, concerns about heritage preservation grow along with it. Heritage advocates in the Grandview-Woodland area hope that the ongoing developments around the city won't mean the demolition of the cultural hubs that shape their unique neighborhood.
I know that we have to have increases in density, but I worry about it happening too quickly because we'll lose the feel to the neighborhood.
While some properties, such as the Culch and the York Theatre, have been restored and offered protection from the city, the futures of others is still uncertain.
Well, and Vancouver does so much tearing down. Whenever I'm sitting in the Orpheum, I think we almost lost this.
Jill Kelly isn't the only one concerned about what development will mean to the preservation of heritage in Grandview-Woodland.
I think heritage is of critical importance to Vancouver. Vancouver is a brand new city. It's developing so quickly, and I think before you know where you're going, you need to know where you've been.
Properties like the Jeffs residence have been redeveloped while still maintaining their charm. However, the onerous nature of the Heritage Revitalization Agreement often has developers taking an easier route. City Councillor Heather Deal talks with members of the Grandview Heritage Group about the city's updated Heritage Action Plan.
Tools that we have and see where we could strengthen them and where we could learn from other cities. And they came back with a 14-point plan. Right now it's in fact easier to get a demolition permit than to get an HRA. And we're well aware of that, and we're giving direction to staff here to make it easier to actually get the HRA than a demolition permit.
I was really pleased to hear that the HRAs were going to be streamlined, because now you have to have passion for wanting to preserve a house under the Heritage Revitalization Agreement.
Another point of the plan that Deal touched on was identifying existing cultural spaces. This point really resonates with the Grandview-Woodland residents, as a couple of their neighborhood venues may be at risk.
Astrinos in the corner of Venables and Commercial was where our daughter had her wedding, 400 people, and every Italian in this neighborhood has been married there.
The hall also hosts other activities such as ballroom and salsa dance classes, private parties, and social events. Also housed in the building is Kickstand, a local cycling resource center for the neighborhood. The newly renovated York Theatre reopened its doors in December, a delight to many in the neighborhood. But its modern design and the $13 million price tag that came along with it doesn't sit well with some heritage advocates.
$13 million of heritage money. There's nothing heritage inside of that building.
I think the York Theatre is a real asset to the neighborhood. I think it's a mistake to refer to it as a heritage building. I can't find a single reference point that tells me that significantly indicates anything of age anywhere in the design, the materials, anything.
Restoring older homes that remain in good condition could also reduce the cost of building materials.
Well, and this is old growth that this stuff was built with. So even, the new wood you're getting isn't the same quality.
Quarter sawn oak, all the rest of the paneling is Douglas fir.
So these houses are sort of a monument to the ancient forest, which is 99% gone now.
Another benefit of heritage restoration is the reduction of waste.
A huge chunk of what goes into the landfill is the demolition. The least damage to the environment is to keep the old houses.
The city's plan also includes an enhanced deconstruction strategy.
Up to 95% is recoverable, reusable, repurposable. And especially with heritage, if we're going to lose a building, which we never want to do, let's at least save, the windows and some of the really important pieces of it.
One thing that these buildings provide that you can't put a price tag on is history, a rare commodity in a young city like Vancouver.
When you have heritage, it's a little bit like having grandparents. It gives your past depth, and it connects you with the past, and it shows you where you've come from.
And these heritage houses provide something that can't be replaced.
It also contributes so much to the character of the neighborhood. You just don't get that kind of beauty in what's being built to replace them. It makes a nice feel when you're walking around to have that sense of the history of the area just from the buildings.
It's such a lovely old heritage neighborhood. You have to protect that. You have to consider that this is money in the bank for the city of Vancouver. And protect what you've got and give people permission and support to enhance it and enliven it with creative, innovative renovation and restoration, but don't destroy the existing heritage housing stock. That would be so short-sighted.
For the East Vancouver Beat, I'm Kristen Harpula.